Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and this will probably be a quick video, but let me start right away by saying something really important. If you are traveling to Rome in the next week, or probably even two, there is something to keep in mind. But before I get to it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Hit the bell button down below so you get all the notifications of the upcoming videos, and don't forget to comment this video. I think there probably aren't any more people who do not know that Pope Francis died on Easter Monday, and following his death, there will be a conclave, the election of the new Pope held in the Vatican, and the next conclave is set to begin on May 7th, so just in a couple of days, and it may last anything from just one day to several days or even weeks and sometimes even months. In fact, the longest ever conclave lasted for 2 years and 9 months, so almost 3 years, from 1268 to 1271, after the death of Pope Clement IV. I know this doesn't sound promising, but this is not the norm, so hopefully this time the conclave will last way less, and very soon things will just get back to normal in Rome. Now, what does it mean for you as someone who might be traveling to Rome during the conclave? First thing first, expect tighter security measures. Even now, already the security measures have been stricter ever since the Pope's death, but as more and more cardinals are arriving to Rome, the security measures may only increase. Some roads near the Vatican might be closed to traffic, but then open to pedestrians, and then some other roads and places might be closed off completely, but that doesn't mean that people will not gather around Vatican. Of course they will, because there will be crowds of people curious to see what color of the smoke is going to come out. If you guys didn't know, the cardinals will have several rounds of voting until one of them gathers the 2/3 majority. There are usually 4 rounds each day, and after each round the ballots are burned, and the smoke coming out of the chimney on top of the Sistine Chapel will signal whether the new Pope has been elected or not. The black smoke means nobody was chosen, and the white smoke means there is a new Pope. Speaking of the chimney, it's already installed on top of the Sistine Chapel. And yes, this is exactly the place where the cardinals will gather in secrecy to conduct the voting. And that means, essentially, for travelers, that the Sistine Chapel, the Vatican museums, and St. Peter's Basilica will all be closed to public during the conclave. So sadly, if you are visiting Rome during this period, you might miss out on these landmarks. As I said, the whole process is incredibly secretive, with the cardinals being forbidden from communicating with outsiders during the conclave. The Sistine Chapel is swept for bugs to make sure no press eavesdrops on anything happening there during the voting, and the Wi-Fi access is blocked all around Vatican City. Besides, wireless signal jammers are installed around the Sistine Chapel to make sure that no electronic communication can go through. So yeah, I think that's pretty much claustrophobic, but not as it used to be, because during the 13th century, for example, the cardinals were locked inside the Sistine Chapel and fed bread and water through a special window that was only open for the food to be passed to them. Now they can't go out. They are locked in the Vatican, but they can go out of the Sistine Chapel, of course, luckily. One more thing to consider if you're traveling to Rome during conclave is the public transportation. It should not be affected, and then there shouldn't be any particular delays or strikes or anything, but considering the fact that some streets, especially around the Vatican area, will be closed to traffic, more people, can choose to use the public transportation, and that means that public transport might be more crowded during this period. So, just something to keep in mind, especially if you're planning to travel near Vatican. Maybe avoid traveling by the underground, maybe just walk. That would be my advice to you. Or, since you cannot really visit the museums, maybe, unless you just want to pick at the smoke or something, I would probably avoid the whole area, because I think, it will be too crowded. for my personal taste. But just something to keep in mind. Don't forget that if you're visiting Rome from May 7th on, you may catch the conclave period. And since nobody knows how long it'll last, chances are that if you're visiting in the next 2 weeks or so, you will still be in Rome during this time. But at the same time, guys, you'll be visiting during the historic event, the historic time, so I think it might be still pretty exciting. And having said that, I would say that we'll wrap it up here. I just wanted to make this quick video for you with a few facts about conclave and also just telling you a little bit more, about what to expect, about the process, and yeah, of course, some considerations for travelers. And next week I'll be back with my regular vlogs, and maybe also, I can make an update or something if we have any news. I will probably update you here or over shorts as well. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for being here. I wish you all a wonderful day ahead and wonderful travels. Whether you're traveling to Rome or traveling anywhere else, enjoy your day and enjoy your travels.